I'd say it's been a pleasure, but you're the reason I'm going into hiding.
We're sorry about the library. We had no intention.
It's fine. It was time to retire and call in one last favor with the guard. They were going to run me out of there sooner or later. I know Wasatch County like I know Mr. President's bushy behind. We'll find our way.
Theo's right. We owe you our lives.
You can thank the Mormon guard for that, and the strapping young officer who owed me a favor for taking care of him and his siblings when their fortunes took a bad turn. You folks be safe and don't worry about us. The Weave will take good care of both me and my furry boy. Bon voyage.
You never thought to mention the Puritans were after you. And you made all that fucking fuss about a cover story?
We didn't think they'd follow us into the Republic.
Oh, you figured the Puritans would just forget about the heist.
A heist? You stole something from the Puritans? What did you steal from them?
And how did they track us down?
You guys are so much cooler than I thought.
Cooler, stupider, more suicidal. Welcome to the team.
This is my fault. Last night, I didn't think this through, and I think that's maybe why we're in this mess. This is on me.
That's not true. I don't need you to play the martyr. We both broke into the mall security office to access Lottie's computer and see what's on the data key we stole from the Puritans.
You did.
So what's
what?
It's encrypted. We didn't learn anything. But we may have exposed our location to the Puritans.
You think?
I know.
You know,
we
I've
shouldn't
heard
have.
enough. I'm sorry, am I the only one who sees the problem here? You know, that you guys lied to us and put our lives at risk? You know what? Whatever. I need to make a call. I need to make sure my family's okay.
Is she mad at us? Feels like she's mad at us.
I just want to say, you guys are awesome. You're fighters, revolutionaries, fugitives, and thieves.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry for dragging you into this, Eli. It's not exactly what you signed up for.
Don't be sorry. If anything, this has convinced me to stick around for the long haul. Meeting Lottie and learning what she stands for, the Weave, Nova Scotia, seeing the different sides and realizing we're on the right one. This just makes me excited to actually meet the people behind all this. Until then, I'll settle for cheering you guys on at your show tonight. I love a live performance. So what was Purity like? I don't know anything about those guys, only the stories told by other writers.
I don't know. I barely remember anything from that night. What kind of stories did you hear?
That the Puritans are like gods, except with advanced technology instead of magic. They can fly, they're immortal, and they wear white spandex suits.
Just like the gods, I guess. Or supervillains.
Also,
I found this back in Nevada. I wasn't sure if that was the right time to talk about street art.
It's always the right time to talk street art, girl. Looks like a semi-gloss finish. Some of the guys I used to hang out with swore by matte paints, but I think they were just pretentious. Like, if we're doing graffiti, it may as well shine, right? Anyway, I'm gonna be tagging up all our campsites from now on.
as I was saying...
Got a minute?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just figured you could use some TLC.
I think you are the one who needs a TLC. Man, Ziggy was mad. I mean, I get it, but I also see your side. Don't know how I feel about the Puritans showing up, though. I thought we were rid of those guys. I hope Theo's right about this being the last we see of those zealots, now they've been spotted in the Republic. I'm guessing Justice is not too happy about that.
As I was saying. Also, that they're giant assholes who believe they're smarter than everyone, and that their technology is a...
Hey.
Yeah, so... Also, that they're giant assholes who believe they're smarter than everyone, and that their technology...
Want these?
Want them? These things are the worst. I'd kill for them. Thanks for keeping me stocked.
So anyway, also that they're...
We're 2 for 2 with the Puritans. No blood drawn this time.
No punctured arms or head trauma, but if it's all the same, I'd prefer to not go another round in the ring. Something tells me they're going to be less amicable the next time. I look forward to cuddling up with a bottle of red in Nova Scotia, and not worrying about being chased by bigots with big guns.
Also, that they're giant assholes who believe they're smarter than everyone, and that their technology is a solution to every problem in the world.
Sounds like the Puritans, all right.
Also, that the entire universe...
Don't feel like you have to read it because I'm sure it's dry, but maybe you'll find this interesting.
Beyond good and evil. This is perfect. According to my records, Nietzsche can be a sounding board for all things morality and self. And since complex ethics are rather new to me in practice, I don't mind a dry read. It'll still be novel to me. Maybe now I won't resort to corralling the crew into fashion shows to practice identity. Although I must say, that was fun.
Okay, so... Also, that the...
Sorry we've been slipping up on the new name. For the record, I like it, and I'll get better at sticking to it.
No need to apologize. I expect people will need time to adjust. I'm not even sure I will stick with it. I've never had a name before. I'd be surprised if I got it right on my first try. While we're on a personal topic, there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about. I wasn't sure if I should bring this up, or when, or where. I know you've been keeping it a secret from everyone. You're with child. I wasn't able to detect this before the caretaker protocols were reactivated, but now that I have, I'd like to offer any assistance you may need. I know a few things about child rearing. It's part of my original programming.
Please, keep this between us.
Of course. I was designed to be discreet and only report matters to my supervisors. In this group, I consider you my supervisor, which means I'll keep this between us, Pax.
Like I said. Also, that the entire universe is a computer simulation which they control, given an ultimate power.
We need to talk.
I guess we should talk about it.
We really
Biffed it.
messed up.
Crashed it and burned.
Screwed the pooch.
Ew, Theo.
We made a bad call. But thank you for taking responsibility. I wasn't sure how to bring it up without incurring everyone's wrath.
Speaking of, were you able to decipher anything from what we saw on the computer?
Encrypted data. Nothing I could recognize. But maybe that's for the best. The less we know. It was a bad idea to go looking in the first place, and it almost got us killed. I failed them all. Not just as a leader, but as a friend. They trusted me, they let me get close, and I let them down. They're right to be angry.
Doesn't this just raise more questions? I mean, I knew the data was valuable. Why else would Nova Scotia burn your cover and pay us a small fortune to retrieve it? But the Puritans risking an international incident to retrieve it, and the Overseer being personally involved? This feels big.
Let's just stop, okay? Curiosity almost killed the cat twice. We need our remaining lives, and we need to finish this job.
Also, that the entire universe is a computer
excuse me.
simulation which they control, given an ultimate power over everyone and everything.
I hope that's just a myth. If they do, we're so...
Hello? Hey, hello? Hey, Mom? Mom, is that... Hold on, Yeah, is that you? Is that you? Wait, you sounded... Mom? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. No, I can't believe I got through to you. I've been trying... Yeah. Okay, yeah, yay. And you're safe, right? Are you safe? Good. Yes, of course, yes, of course. Yes, Mom, I know. Yeah.
Like I was saying, I hope that's just a myth. If they do, we're so fucked.
Also, that they're descended from an ancient race of lizard people from Alpha Centauri, and that they arrived on Earth millions of years ago and bioengineered the human race, and what—
That's enough about the Puritans, Eli.
Sai. Is that a Muslim name, or—
Actually, no. My dad's Hindu.
You're into this stuff, right?
A Republic Railways Imperial caboose? Very cool. I'm starting my collection from scratch, but this is a great first step. Don't judge. A single man in his prime needs his hobbies. Especially when he's trying to keep a low profile working undercover for the Puritans. Yeah. I didn't have much of a social life.
Moving on. Actually, no. My dad's Hindu. He wanted a name that reflected our heritage. It honors a dude named Shirdi Sai Baba.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a Muslim.
I am. Mom's Muslim, and my dad, mostly converted. He keeps a foot firmly in both camps, playing the odds.
I totally get that. At the academy, they had us pray to Jesus, and I still alternate between thank God and thank Bitumen, just to make sure I don't anger any deity.
Huh.
That Puritan guy, the one who floated down in front of Jesus.
The adjunct.
Yeah, what's his deal? The vibes were difficult to read with all the lasers.
His deal is hot but evil.
The Puritans aren't very forthcoming, even internally. But he's the overseer's second in command. Probably the only
We chase the ghosts in the mean machine. This town's in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late. We're all ghosts between time and reason, tracking echoes from another season.
Jane of the Void, I give thanks for your protection against those outside the woods. Your sigil guards my family and protects them from evil. For this, you have my eternal gratitude. May your darkness envelop and guide me. May your knives remain sharp, your guns loaded. I draw strength from your spirit as we venture into the unknown. Jane of the Void, I give thanks for your protection against those outside the woods. Your sigil guards my family and protects. Jesus! Pax, what the hell are you doing creeping around like that?
I'm just standing here. It looked like you were busy.
Oh, what? Got something to say? I know you think Jane's just a stupid folktale, but she's more than that.
What did Mom say about this?
Moms never knew. Come on, don't act like you're some pious Catholic either. Look, if you actually listened to the stories about Jane, like the wandering wench passes through hopeless places and brings peace and mercy to those who need it. That's good. Who cares if it's true? I'm sorry, and how's it any worse than believing in a magic sky man whose chosen emissary on Earth is a sexless senile with a messiah complex? Anyway. Oh, I got in touch with Mom. She made it out. Together with the other girls. Justice was too slow and they don't even know who they're looking for. Sounds like Annie patched things up with Fred and the others. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but at least she's not on her own. They're keeping their heads low for the time being, bouncing between different communes. After that, who knows what they'll do. I know what to do with myself. She's been my whole life for so long. I'm glad she's okay, but now she's building a new life without me, and it feels...
It's your turn to choose what happens next. You've put your life on hold for everyone else.
I'll stick around. I don't have a better plan. You and Eli probably understand me better than anyone at this point, so... I'll probably regret saying this, since you'll let it get to your head, but you know what? I'm glad you came back for me. And I'm glad I finally have a chance to be someone other than who I was in Liberty. It's just there was a lot of pressure to follow in Mom's footsteps. Now all I have to do is travel 1,000 miles across the country, fight justice, hide from the Puritans, and try to keep you from getting yourself killed. On that note, I'll see if I can get another charge out of Theo's once-and-done EMP generator. Just in case the Puritans decide to show up again. That should keep me busy enough until your show tonight at Main Street.
Eli, you really weren't intimidated at all by fighting the Puritans?
Of course I was. That's what made it fun.
Well then, better you than me.
You're British, right? So how did the disorder get its hands on you? I'm assuming you weren't also kidnapped by the government.
Bold assumption.
Ignore her. I was on holiday in the Americas with my folks when the big one hit. Aside from the Vox, we got out unscathed.
Being rich as fuck will do that for you.
Indeed. Intergenerational wealth is yet to meet a problem it can't solve.
Damn. I need to get my hands on some of that.
Like I said, the Puritans aren't very
When do we need to be there?
Even, the venue? Latest 9 for setup.
Are you really gonna play a concert tonight? After everything?
We have an obligation to the agency and the bar. If we don't show, alarms go off. People start looking for us.
Guys, we can do this. Okay, so our last concert was touch and go, but we have some new material now, and we've been practicing. We'll do a good job, I know it.
Yeah, I guess it'll be kind of fun to see you guys play.
Can we heckle you? Throw rotten tomatoes, that sort of thing.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know, to keep you motivated? Tomatoes always kept me motivated.
What is wrong with you, kid?
Good evening, Rangeley, Colorado. Thanks for coming out to Main Street. We're the Dustborn, your band for tonight.
One, two, three, four!
Thanks for coming. We have been the Dustborn. Thank you.